Last night at WWE Extreme Rules, Seth Rollins returned to the company. Now, huge cheers for Seth Rollins. Huge pops. Twitter blew up worldwide. Seth Rollins put out a tweet after not tweeting since December of 2015. Miss me? Question mark. And the honest answer is yes. But I think right now, as we dive into this discussion video, by the way, brought to you by WrestCrate.com, you can use code Tubby to save 10% on your purchase. Don't pay full price. Don't be a Roman Reigns. More people are just happy about Seth, the fact that he's back, because they think it means Roman Reigns can now drop the belt and everything can resume where it once was. But that's not going to be the case. I think Seth Rollins is in perfect position for a baby run. Seth Rollins is in a position now that he went away from injury, came back. He obviously came back before John Cena. There was speculation about why they announced John Cena so far out on Memorial Day. Why is it the week after the pay-per-view? I originally said, well, the reason that he's returning the week after the pay-per-view and after the first week's Raw is so Rusev or Kalisto can get his rematch and lose. Now Cena can return and possibly do the open challenge. Seth Rollins returned last night, and I am more happy than ever the fact that Seth is back. Seth is one hell of a worker, and I think that he is definitely a top guy in the company. Definitely a guy that can carry the company. Now, there's a lot of people that hate on Roman Reigns and the fact that they think just because Seth's back now, okay, we can basically ditch Roman. That Roman was the, I don't want to say backup plan because we knew going into it a couple years ago in the Royal Rumble that WWE wanted to push Roman Reigns to the heights that he is right now. Meanwhile, and I said this, I said you push a guy like Seth Rollins in the forefront last year with the title. Meanwhile, in the background, you're prepping and getting ready for the Roman Reigns second WrestleMania match where he beats Triple H and wins the belt. Basically, you're grooming a guy in the background, so to speak. And like I said, I'm more happy than ever that Seth Rollins is back, but I can't keep getting over this, that when people just keep saying that, okay, he's back, now we don't have to deal with Roman Reigns anymore. Here's the thing. Roman Reigns has put on two phenomenal main events. More so last night than Payback, but it was just a phenomenal match. And this is where I'm at a point where when we have these wrestling discussions, they want them to be discussions because just saying Roman sucks and yet saying the match was absolutely great, but prefacing it by saying, well, it's because AJ carried him. Okay, let's say AJ Styles carried Roman Reigns last night before Seth Rollins came out. Let's say that AJ Styles is the reason that match was good. That's the only reason that Roman Reigns played no part in the fact that he was selling, he was taking moves, he was putting on one hell of a show. We just have to start thinking from now on that if you are an IWC fan and you have your darlings in the ring, you can just wrestle the air and you will get over. That it does not matter who's in the ring with you, and that is absolute bullshit, and I'm sorry. Seth Rollins coming back to the company is huge. It is going to spice up Monday night. It's going to give us a lot of great matches, I think, with a history going on between them. I think we could see a lot of six-mans with a club, the possibility of a reuniting of the Shield to try to overcome an enemy. There's so many options that they can run with right now that Seth Rollins returning provides. But here's the thing. Roman Reigns is the champion. Roman Reigns just to drop the belt for no reason after, building up to it, beating Triple H, and then just leading down that path. Now, there's a couple different ways WWE could go. I still want to see Triple H versus Seth Rollins, where if he is going to pass down the pedigree, he beats him for it. That's just something that I think that would be good to see at SummerSlam. Maybe if they don't go Seth Rollins' title right away, title route, throw him up against a guy like Triple H. Have a reason, a story, a feud. You helped push me to the top. We got injured. Now new things in control. What do I need you for? And he tells Triple H that. What do I need you for? Shane's here. I'm getting over, and Triple H is like, what did you say? And he starts beating him. I don't want to pitch storylines yet or necessarily talk into that. I just kind of wanted to bring up that possibility in the fact that we are in a time where Roman right now is kind of in the middle of something, especially a lot more now that Seth Rollins is back. But just because Seth Rollins is back, people are immediately jumping on the fact that he should win the title. Those same people that were pissed that Roman Reigns came back after being injured for 7 months and got right into the title picture. You remember. But it's a double standard because Roman Reigns sucks and Roman Reigns isn't a part of the company. Meanwhile, Seth is the greatest thing that's ever lived. But that's none of my business. Redesign, rebuild, reclaim. That's where WWE has money. Show Seth's training videos. Show Seth's CrossFit. Show how the fact that just like John Cena, he came, he built it. You know, the hustle, loyalty, respect is money. Whether you like John Cena or you hate John Cena, his phrase is money. His phrase means something to people. Those people that signed up for his change-up workout program believe in John Cena. Seth Rollins is in a position to make the most money I think he's ever made. As champion, when he was on top, as the top heel, things had kind of gotten stale at certain points with the Authority or Kane or etc. But Seth Rollins himself was still an absolutely amazing worker, great to see, fun talent to be around or to get to experience in the ring. A guy like Roman Reigns isn't necessarily as polished or as exciting because he doesn't have to be. He doesn't have to have the Seth Rollins style. And I've said this for a long time. When it comes to a guy like Roman Reigns, just like everybody else brings up, whether you love him or you hate him, and this is what WWE, again, is getting very vocal about on the commentary with Vince piping into JBL's ear. Whether you love him or hate him, the WWE Universe is passionate about him. And that is more true than anything people on the commentary table could ever say. Because here's the thing. Now, there's going to be people that disagree. Now, I'm not disliking them because they were a great tag team. They are great wrestlers. But Primo and Epico suck. What I mean by saying that Primo and Epico suck, because some people might take this out of context, is in where they're at right now, they're getting no reaction, no buzz, no nothing. It is quieter when Primo and Epico wrestle than when I can't say that with Roman Reigns because the crowd is not quiet with Roman Reigns. Now, there's a difference between somebody getting booed or hated on because they're supposed to, like a heel. Rusev craps on America, Americans chant, and crap him out. Guy like Roman Reigns, you just can't handle the fact that he's so entitled that he's going to be pushed to the top of the line in the company and get over. Did you say that about Undertaker? When WWE chose Undertaker to be the top guy to be Mr. WrestleMania? And yes, they said Mr. WrestleMania over a guy like Shawn Michaels because WrestleMania is the Undertaker show. So Seth Rollins coming back, even if he doesn't instantly go to the title, he doesn't have to. He's got a brand now. Redesign, rebuild, reclaim, like I said, can make Seth Rollins the most money he's ever had. Now, I know it's not about money, and it's not about, well, to some people it's about money. To some people like Cody Rhodes who decide just to get up and leave when they're not happy with how things are going, and I applaud him for that, and we'll talk about that in a future video. When you have a guy like this gives Seth Rollins character. This gives more personality. This gives even more charisma than he's already got. I mean, you come back from an injury, just in John Cena's super speed. He should still be out a couple months, but he's already back. The fact that Seth Rollins is like that, that's just insane to me. Seth Rollins needs to capitalize on this every step of the way. The journey over the next couple months is going to be a fun one, and I want to sit back and enjoy it. I don't want to criticize what the WWE could have done, what the WWE should do. I'm just going to bask in the fact that after what seemed like forever, after 6 months, Seth Rollins is back in the WWE. John Cena is coming back to the WWE. Randy Orton will soon be coming back to the WWE. And the WWE is about to get a lot more interesting. And this man, who came out after Extreme Rules, made it a hell of a lot more entertaining. So, guys, I want to know your thoughts on Seth Rollins here. He just returned. The same people that criticized a guy like John Cena just coming back from injury, getting a title, a guy like Roman Reigns coming back from injury and just getting a title, is he in the category of Daniel Bryan that just when he comes back, we want him to have the title because we love him, we want him to be the best thing, even though we complain when everybody else does it? It's Seth, go for it, give him the title, or do you wait? Do you let him play out some other stories first? Do you let him keep using the moniker? Do you let him keep building on this and eventually reclaim that title to what is rightfully his, the title that he never lost? Triple H also has a rematch. When are we ever going to see that? So many unknown things, and that's what this company and that's what this business is about. The unpredictability, the not knowing where things are going. As of late, the WWE really hasn't had that, but if you were in a writer's room and the whole script to your favorite show leaked before it even happened, would you blame WWE for then eventually going through with the plans you originally had? Or would you get pissed the fact that they scrapped it and went a different way? In an era of WWE where people come and go, the fact that a guy at Seth Rollins, who is on top of the company as a heel, comes back to the biggest cheers, is it because they hate Roman? Or is it because Seth Rollins really is that damn great and we couldn't be more grateful for the fact that he's back? Let me know in the comment section below. And until next time, I can't wait to see what happens on Monday Night Raw 5/23/2016. Until next time, it's your boy Tubby Emo, and we will see you all later.